Alright, how's it going, guys? In this video I'll be showing you guys probably the best settings you guys can probably run if you guys don't play claw. So starting off, my settings for sensitivity have stayed the same, so everything you're seeing right now, my other settings video is pretty much the exact same thing, right? I feel like the lower your like 7 and 6.5 are like the median between high 8 9 sensitivities and low 6 5 sensitivities. So like I feel like that's my best aim. It's probably around 7 6.5. I can easily control it and hit my shots. So now looking at our keybinds, I want to show you guys, like, this is where the real magic actually begins. I want to show you guys what I've changed, why I've changed it, and like how it improves your game. So let's get right into this breakdown. So when I was making these keybinds, I wanted to map everything so my thumbs never come off the joysticks, right? That's the whole point of playing claw, is that your thumbs always stay on the joystick. So I'm designing these settings that, so first change the edit button. So I changed that to L3. So now whenever you're making an edit, you don't really have to worry about quickly moving your thumb finger to a circle or square, whatever you edit with. It's always going to stay there on your joystick. It's going to help you with your aim, and like you can edit, quickly hit someone and then unedit it, right? So another major thing I changed was the switch mode and the map, right? So some of you guys might actually be editing with touchpad, right? So you guys are probably more used to it. So I would suggest you actually have your switch mode changed to touchpad, because you guys are probably used to clicking it and then coming back, right? You guys can probably do that, but I'm actually more used to circle, so that's why my switch mode is circle and my map is touchpad. So now let's move on to our building controls. So now this is pretty much the exact same thing, but I want to talk a couple things. So the first thing is I unbounded my map, right? Whatever your map is, unbound that, because sometimes when you're fighting and you're in a panic situation, you're just gonna pull out your map and it's really gonna screw you over. So I suggest the only time you actually need your map is when you're like rotating and stuff and you're probably gonna be in combat mode. So I suggest you unbound map from edit mode and building mode. Trust me, it will help you out a lot if you're especially someone who panics a lot. Now lastly, let's talk about the edit controls. So I've only made one change here, which is my reset button. It's not R3 anymore, it's actually L1. And I've actually used it, and trust me, it helps out so much, because you can actually it's much easier to use your index finger instead of actually pressing with your thumb. Trust me, when you guys actually get used to it, it doesn't take that long to get used to. You guys will see how much it will actually improve your resets. So I haven't touched any of my dead zone settings. There is default, as you can see. So now I'm actually gonna roll 2 clips of this edit map that I uploaded like back then a couple months ago when I used my old settings, and I want you guys to see how it compares to my new settings. And I've only been using these settings for maybe 3 days, that's about it. In my old settings, I'm used to them. I've been using them for like a good 3-4 months, and you guys can see how much the difference is. Just take a look. I highly suggest you guys actually switch to these settings. If you don't play club, you will see major improvements really quickly. It does not take long to get used to, trust me.